Stugotz here for Upside.com. I've been talking a lot about Upside.com, telling you it will save your company big on business travel and that you'll get a big gift card every trip you buy. Sounds too good to be true, right? Well, in less than 2 minutes, they gave me a few awesome choices on United and American for flights to Chicago that work for me and a bunch of big-name hotels. The first option got me a $200 gift card and saved the company nearly $400. Then they showed me options for a flight an hour earlier or a stay at the same kind of hotel down the block. I'd get even more in gift cards, and the trip cost the company even less. Taking a business trip? You'd be crazy not to use Upside. Upside's the real deal. Got me a gift card for $200. Trust me, go to Upside.com today. Plus, when you use promo code Dan, you are guaranteed to get at least a $100 Amazon gift card your first trip. That's code Dan to get a $100 gift card free. Save big on travel and get a big gift card every trip. See what your next trip is worth today. Upside.com. That's Upside.com. Minimum purchase required. See site for complete details.
Decking, railing, lighting, furniture, fencing, framing. At Trex, we make the most in outdoor living because you deserve to get more from your life outdoors. So why not start bringing your ideas to life now with the brand that's engineering what's next? To learn more about all of the outdoor solutions Trex has to offer, or to find a local retailer or a certified Trex Pro deck builder near you, visit Trex.com. That's Trex.com.
Don Le Batard.
I know what you like, and I give it to you to make you a junkie so that you're listening and you can't help yourself on the stuff that I got to force feed you. But I know what you like, and I'll give it to you sparingly just to get you addicted.
Stugotz.
You'll stay right there addicted, and every once in a while, I'll give you smack that you don't like, but that you need. It's medicine you need. It's the whole formula. We know what you like. It's why you're addicted, even though you hate that part of the show.
This is the Don Le Batard Show with the Stugotz on ESPN Radio.
ESPN Radio. Take two. ESPN Radio is presented by Progressive Insurance. Guests on the Dan Le Batard Show appear via the Shell Pennzoil Performance Line.
$5 fine, man.
Tune in for Game 5 tonight as Curry and the Warriors host LeBron and the Cavs. Coverage begins at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on most ESPN radio stations. Just trying to do you, Stu. And now your Sports Center update. Washington Nationals ace Max Scherzer.
Time out for a second, because you have mastered me because you came into you're phlegmy, you're hungover, you haven't watched sports. You haven't watched sports since Friday night. I mean, you have really embraced the Stugotz role. I am proud of you. I've never been proud of you. I've never been prouder of you than I am right now. Right this second.
Also never been proud of me.
Yes, I've never been proud of you, but I've never been prouder of you than I am right now. And my sense is I'll never be prouder of you for the rest of my life than I am right now.
All right, then let's try this one more time.
All right, go ahead. So, Roy, just start over. Turn the music off and start over. And let's come back in here because Israel, I've never been prouder of this man, ever, in my entire life. Let's start again right now.
ESPN Radio is presented by Progressive Insurance. Guests on the Dan Le Batard Show appear via the Shell Pennzoil Performance Line. Tune in for Game 5 tonight as Curry and the Warriors host LeBron and the Cavs. Coverage begins at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on most ESPN radio stations. Not hungover. And now your Sports Center update.
Sorry.
Washington Nationals ace Max Scherzer got his 2000th career strikeout on Sunday and did it in the third fewest innings of any pitcher in baseball history. Scherzer reached the milestone by striking out Rangers outfielder Nomar Mazara, the first batter he faced in the fourth inning of the Nats game against Texas. Florida Panthers president of hockey operations and general manager Dale Talon announced today that Bob Boughner has been named the club's new head coach. Boughner will be the Panthers' 7th head coach in 10 seasons. And finally, a bobcat trapped a mother, her two children in their bathroom in a Washington township. The startled family locked themselves in the bathroom upon seeing a bobcat in the backyard. Luckily, the mother was able to call the police, who scared the bobcat away. No person or bobcat was harmed. And when do we call out them for making mistakes on these reads?
Well, if Roy makes a mistake, it's a fine.
Oh, okay, there's a fine there.
All right.
When your big day or special event rolls around, get your suit from thebblacktux.com with modern rental suits and tuxedos delivered to your door. The Black Tux is your new way to rent. Get free shipping, plus $20 off your purchase. Visit thebblacktux.com/Dan for all the latest headlines and information. Tune into SportsCenter on ESPN Radio all throughout the day.
He's not hungover. I was joking. Just embellishing a story. Warrior fans, get out of my mentions, man, because I'm tired of you and I'm tired of having this conversation. I'm so tired of it. I am so tired of it. I'm tired of you, and I'm tired of having this conversation. We'll get to weekend observations in a second. Because I'm sorry. I cannot believe for the life of me that a team that has Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green complain about every single call. And Steve Kerr will not stop yelling at the referees. They are smug. They are arrogant. They have arrived at a point where they're completely unlikable. And it's fine if you want to act like that. You can act like that. I'm fine with it. You want to act like that? Then act like that. But I don't have to like you. And I don't have to like you acting like that. Because you are smug and arrogant and you haven't won a thing yet. You haven't won a single thing. And you act so tough. And so much better than everyone else in the NBA. And Kevin Durant, shame on you. Because Kevin Durant, KD, what did you do? What did you do? You didn't build any of this. This was already built before you got there. You didn't build it. It was already built. You didn't do anything. And you haven't won anything yet. And when you do win something, I ain't giving you credit for it because you didn't build it. You bailed on the guys who were trying to climb the Golden State Mountain, and you decided it was easier to join them than to try to climb over them. You didn't do anything. And for you to act the way you're acting towards the media and towards the fans, it's disgraceful. And you should be ashamed of yourself. And I'm being serious here.
Are you?
Oh, no, you know me when I'm mad and I'm serious. Like, it starts gurgling and the rage starts coming out, and it's pouring out of me right now. I'm tired of the fans. I'm tired of the organization. I'm tired of everyone telling me that what Kevin Durant did was the same exact thing that LeBron James did. It wasn't. It was totally different. And LeBron talked about it on Friday, just how different it was. But it's just the way you act. It's just the way you act for a team that has won one title. And Kevin Durant, all you did was come really close to beating them. Then you lost, and then you decided, I'm not going to come back again and try and beat them. I'm going to join them. What are you celebrating? Why are you acting arrogant? Why are you talking down to the media? Why are you talking down to fans? You didn't do anything. You didn't build this. The Warriors built it. It was built before you got there. You're the cherry on top. That's it. That's what you've decided you want to be. You're the cherry that goes on top of the sundae. The sundae was already constructed. You're just a cherry. That's what you are. KD, you're a cherry.
A cherry.
What?
Not a cupcake, a cherry.
He's a cherry.
Get ready for about 5 more years of this, by the way.
5 more years of this take. Jeez.
Exactly.
Dude.
No.
This series needs to end tonight. I can't take this take anymore.
A true competitor would never do what Kevin Durant did. And why is the media afraid to do it? Why is the media afraid to say, I hear Stephen A., I hear a couple of others, and then it's just me. I feel alone on this island. It's me and Stephen A. They don't want to call out Kevin Durant. Call him out. Call him out. He's a cherry on top. That's all he is. This was built before he got there. Stop celebrating him. He took the easy path. This is sports. It's not a marketing company. It's not radio. Not TV. It's not the stock market. It's not a sales force. It's sports. It's competition. And what he did is he decided, I'm tired of competition. We'll go to the easy place. We'll go to the easy place. You didn't earn this, man. They built it. You're the cherry on top.
I don't even like cherries on my sundae.
I don't
Take them right off, throw them right in the garbage.
Yeah, I'm with you. Put it on the poll. Do you like the cherry on a sundae?
I don't like cherries at all.
So you don't like Kevin Durant?
No.
All right. Let's get to weekend observations.
It is time for Stugotz to share his game notes. No one in the media will tell you what happened better than my boy Stu.
Weekend observations brought to you by Metro PCS. Get 2 free Samsung Galaxy phones when you switch 2 lines to Metro PCS. Sales tax not included. Izzy! That was hard. Let me try it again. Izzy! Team Banana Boat is headed to LA. Melo, Paul, Wade, LeBron. It's all coming into focus. The final chapter. LeBron, Los Angeles, collision course. LeBron, City of Angels, collision course. LeBron, La La Land, Collision course. LeBron. Tinseltown. Collision course. LeBron. The Big Orange. Collision course. Has anyone else noticed the declining interest in the red clay at Roland Garros? Murray. Wawrinka. One for the ages. Rafael Nadal. Welcome back. Rafa. Women's tennis is dead. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Not women's tennis. That was very phlegmy. You're as phlegmy as I am today. To the flight attendant on my flight this weekend. Next time someone asks you how long it takes to get to their destination, give them something better than, I'm not sure. Give them an actual time. The exact time. It's only your most basic job responsibility. Those little pop-up grocery stands in airports. Get rid of them. People lugging big suitcases don't want to do two things. Walk through very narrow aisles and go grocery shopping. Get rid of them. I would have watched the Belmont Stakes this weekend if I knew it was on. I kid. I still wouldn't have watched. Know why? Horse racing is dead. Tristan Thompson, better late than never. Kyrie Irving, do it on the road. Golden State Warriors, bunch of crybabies. You know what Aaron is? The judge and jury. Stanton, judge, home run derby, collision course. LeBron, come back from a 3-0 deficit on this team, and I'll put you ahead of Jordan. U.S. men's soccer. More like U.S. meh soccer. I mean, seriously. What a big game. U.S. men's soccer. It's enough. Every year I hear about U.S. men's soccer, and it's time. It's their time. And every year they disappoint. Except that one year where Landon Donovan scored that big goal to get them to, I believe, the quarterfinals. Oh, it ain't a big deal. That's the biggest goal in U.S. history. When your biggest goal in U.S. soccer history is getting your team to the men's quarterfinal, you don't have a U.S. soccer program. I'm sorry. Meh. Soccer. If you were wondering what the I'm sorry, let's start that one again.
Who's there?
If you were wondering what bleep money looks like, it looks like 90 grand for 2 tickets to an NBA Finals game. Where does Sidney Crosby rank amongst the all-time greats? The conversation we have because we don't know how to discuss hockey unless you're Roy and Melrose. We should get a podcast together. I have Crosby 6th on my list. Gretzky, the great one. Mario Lemieux, Super Mario. Mark Messier, the Messiah. Bobby Orr, number 4. Bobby Orr. Gordie Howe, Mr. Hockey. Sidney Crosby, Sid the Kid. If you're interested in who is number 7 on my list, it's Bobby Hull, the Golden Jet. Nashville Predator fans, you were doing great right up until you stuck around to watch the Penguins hoist the cup on your home ice. Do me a favor. Next time, go home. If you're looking for hell on earth, use a porta potty. There's a good chance when you walk into one, you'll see Art Briles. And when you do, tell him I said hello. Izzy, those are the weekend observations.
Splash!
Who's there?
Did you say anything else other than who's there in that segment? I just hogged an entire segment. I'm a ball hog. I went on that Golden State Warriors rant. It's the 19th time I've done it. Mike Ryan's right. This series needs to end because I'm out of Warriors material. Mike Ryan, that's totally fair. Izzy didn't say anything there. I'm sorry.
All right.
But good news. We have an Adam West montage coming up next. You'll have plenty of time to talk. And a funny thing happened to me on the way to work. I'm not giving Izzy any time to talk.
The phlegm collects when I sit here and don't talk.
I don't think Izzy wants to talk today.
I don't.
He's not feeling good.
I like listening.
And he's got pink eye.
I do not.
Don Le Batard.
Bleep. Better have my money. You all should know me well enough. Bleep. Better have my money. Please don't call me on my bluff.
Stugotz.
Pay me what you owe me. Ballin' bigger than LeBron. Bleep. Give me your money. Who y'all think Y'all frontin' on.
This is the Dan Le Batard Show with the Stugotz on ESPN Radio.
Israel Gutierrez in for Le Batard. Le Batard back on Thursday. Dominique Foxworth and Greg Cody in with me tomorrow. Dominique, just me and Dominique on Wednesday. Adam West, his last interview with us, the original Batman, coming up in about 10 minutes. He was on with us 5 or 6 weeks ago. He passed away over the weekend. We loved him, and our thoughts and prayers are with his entire family. He was very good to us, gracious with his time, got the show, was always great when he was on the show. So we have a montage coming up in a minute, and then the last interview we did with Adam West coming up in about 10 minutes. So it's really good stuff. The last time he was on with us was laugh out loud funny. Mike Ryan, I know you hate that take that I keep giving on Golden State, but the people are in my mentions, and they won't get out, and they won't leave me alone. So that's why I keep giving the take, Mike. It's annoying to me what they're saying to me.
It's annoying to me having to listen to the same take several times over. Honestly, like if you listen to the show and you're just a casual listener, I think the casual listener has heard the same take 6 times in the last 2 weeks.
Well, I don't know, 6 times.
But I get it. You're mad at Kevin Durant for taking the easy way out.
No.
Won't count in your eyes. But he's a game away from laughing last.
No, Mike, I'm not even mad about that. It's just the arrogance that he displays and their whole team. It's really the arrogance that they, as a team, have displayed this entire season. And in my mind, it's unearned from Kevin Durant. And then more importantly, Israel, they have nothing to complain about. Yet all they do is complain. They're yelling at refs. They're complaining about every single call. Your team is stacked. It is stacked. I don't want to hear it from them anymore. That's all I'm saying.
I feel like I just heard that.
Yes, you did. Adam West montage. Guys worked hard putting this together. This is a compilation of all the times Adam West, the best of Adam West, with us over the years here on the Dan Le Batard Show.
Adam West with us on ESPN Radio, and this is an interesting story because originally in 19...
so moist.
Oh, there he is.
Whoa.
There's the inappropriate West. He just wanted to say the word moist. Has Adam West ever had a romantic moment wearing either the mask or the costume?
That is very different. You know, what red-blooded, healthy American guy wouldn't take advantage of a few things that were put in front of them?
The complete television series, all 120 episodes, including, I guess, the shark repellent episode, the original series. It's going to be available on DVD and Blu-ray.
Yes, it also includes Adam West naked.
All right. That's the one.
Nasty. Well, he reveals everything.
Yes!
Oh.
What's happening here?
Wanted to know.
Yes.
Back behind the scenes.
Do you have the Batman costume somewhere in your house?
Let me look. I'm very embarrassed. I'm still in my bat jammies.
Have you watched all the Batman movies?
No. I'm too jealous.
Oh, really?
Have you watched any?
Yes, I'm envious. I'm jealous. I want to kill them all. Now, wait a minute. How old do you think I am?
Well, you're 86, right?
Oh, crap. You're right.
I'm trying to get over the fact that Batman just said crap.
Yes, he did. He did.
Why?
Before we get to Celebrity Prognosticator, at the height of your fame, Adam
Celebrity
West.
what?
Mike Ryan is rattled because he just called Adam West, and Adam West answered the phone Batcave. Do you have a Batman in your mouth?
Where?
Isn't one of your teeth? Isn't it emblazoned with the Batman logo?
Yes, I have a tooth. The lab put a Batman logo on it. You put that away.
Be careful! Adam West cursing!
No. I'm human.
Adam, what did you just do?
Dan, I find your grandmother very attractive. Might she spend a quiet evening with me? Look, that is the dumbest impression of me I've ever heard.
Okay, very good. And on that note, we will
But I want to wish you luck. That is so abysmally, negatively terrible.
In your later years, Adam, you are now someone who's willing to cut through the BS and get right at the truth. And we can all agree that Garland's impersonation stinks.
I ain't got time to bleed.
We love that, man. We'll miss that, man. You'll hear our final interview. It was a great job by you guys, by the way.
Very good.
You will hear our final interview with Adam West. He was on 5-6 weeks ago. You'll hear it coming up next right here on the Dan Le Batard Show on ESPN Radio and ESPN2.
Dan Le Batard.
He'll never win a championship. Not good enough. Doesn't have the clutch Jeep.
Stugotz.
Why do you keep doing that?
This is the Dan Le Batard Show with the Stugotz on ESPN Radio.
Israel Gutierrez sitting in for Le Batard today. Le Batard back on Thursday. Were you a big Batman fan growing up, Iz?
Loved the show. Loved it. I loved when they climbed up the building sideways. I loved when they had like the shark repellent, which was one of my favorite episodes. Yeah.
All right. So,
unbelievable.
Yeah, Adam West was a friend of the show. He really was. We're going to miss him. Was always there for us, was very gracious with his time, and he was on with us 5 or 6 weeks ago. I'm not certain if it's the last interview he's ever did or ever done, but it was certainly the last one that he did with us, so we wanted to play it back for you. Here's Adam West with me and Dan about 5 weeks ago.
This is tremendous. We can't find Jeff Garland, so the original Batman is with us right now, Adam West.
Wait, so we just have Adam?
Right now, yes.
Okay.
For the moment, we just have Adam West, and Jeff Garland and his terrible Adam West impersonation will be here shortly, we hope. So Adam West is with us now, and he did a Nestle Quick ad in 1965, and he's the original Batman, and he is with us now. You still getting royalties off of that, Adam? Thank you.
Well, let me do the real thing for... My gosh. Let me do the real thing. This is Batman.
Yes, this is Batman. Yes!
Yes!
Do you, I read that you had a chance to become James Bond at the height of the Batman success.
Well, there was one time, yes. I was in London working, and they asked me if I would do it. And I said I couldn't. I had another contract. And I really felt it should have been a Brit.
So you turned down the role of James Bond in Diamonds Are Forever?
Yes, because I'm just a kid from a farm in Walla Walla. I can't talk like 007.
Okay, so you thought it had to be British. You felt, do you regret that decision?
No, I don't, because I've had a lot. And as a matter of fact, I've had too much. I am the luckiest actor in the world. You know, for years I fought the Batman thing to try to get other roles, and I wasn't very successful from time to time. And then I decided people love Batman. I should love Batman. So I started to embrace it and run with it, and I couldn't be happier. How many actors get a chance 50 years later to be doing the same stuff?
Huh. Okay, that's a good attitude. When did that change? How long did you sort of fight the idea of being typecast as Batman?
Well, first of all, let me correct you. I'm not the original Batman. I'm the classic Batman.
You're the best Batman. The best Batman.
I wanted to hear that.
That's right.
Well, I don't know. I started 50 years ago with this. And what did I do yesterday? We introduced a new social media game, digital, for Family Guy. It's a Family Guy game, and we had an audience of 50 million people, kind of free streaming, I guess you say. And that was kind of neat, because I enjoy Family Guy, and I am the crazy mayor on Family Guy. But, there are other things I do, but Batman, I think, is the love of my life.
Adam, which actor, I'm assuming you've watched the Batman movies, which actor portrays Batman? Which actor was the worst Batman?
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Before we do that, have you watched all the Batman movies?
No. I'm too jealous.
Oh, really?
Have you watched any?
Yes, I'm envious. I'm jealous. I want to kill them all.
Nice! Yes! Okay, so have you watched any of the Batman movies?
Yes, I've watched bits and pieces. And the only answer I have, all these guys are really good. They're fine actors. And they've done what they do. I did what I did. And they're the Dark Knight, I'm the Bright Knight.
Adam, except for Clooney, he was dreadful.
He doesn't know. He wasn't really watching. He doesn't care.
He knows about Clooney.
No, he's very good. I don't know. Christian Bale is good. Keaton was good. They're all okay in their own ways.
Did you have a chance to be in Tim Burton's Batman movie?
No, nobody asked me to come near it.
What?
Oh, they're all afraid of me.
Why?
The moment I walk on that screen.
Yes, you're going to steal everything. Yeah. You're going to steal everything.
It'll ruin things.
Yeah. Do you happy about that? Do you have a Batman in your mouth?
Where?
Isn't one of your teeth? Isn't it emblazoned with the Batman logo?
Yes, I have a tooth that the lab put a Batman logo on it.
I could see how Adam was confused with the original question.
Do you have a Batman in your mouth? It's a terrible question. But now he understands. Yeah.
It won't wear out. It was a prank.
What do you mean it was a prank? The dentist did it without you knowing?
Yes.
The hell is that?
Pranked.
You got to sue him.
Pranked with a bat on my tooth.
You got to sue him for that. What do you mean it was a prank? What the hell's he doing?
I don't know, but it was kind of fun.
Give the audio here of Jeff Garlin from Curb Your Enthusiasm. Do you know who he is?
Yes.
Okay, here's Jeff Garlin doing the only impersonation he has, which is an Adam West.
It appears to me that I'm on your show, Dan. So help me, if you interview the Riddler or the Penguin, I will get Chief O'Hara.
That is so abysmally, negatively terrible.
All right,
we almost got the rhythm of the Batman speaking.
Yeah. You want to hear it again?
Yeah.
All right.
It appears to me that I'm on your show, Dan. So help me, if you interview the Riddler or the Penguin, I will get Chief O'Hara.
All right, so one...
if he goes around speaking like that to bartenders for free drinks, I'm in trouble.
Well, we found Jeff Garlin. Whole lot of thanks for nothing. Adam, why don't you tell Jeff Garlin what you think of his Batman impersonation, the only one in his arsenal?
Well, I'm glad they found him. You know, there should have been an Amber Alert. As far as the impersonation, it's just horrible. Let me do a little Batman impersonation, could I?
Yes, please.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yes, Commissioner. You'll find Riddler at 42 Penguin Street. You see?
All right, now let me do it. All right, hold on. Back away.
No, wait a minute.
Hold on.
You got the rhythm right, but there's a little tonal difference.
All right, let's see if we can get you to go back and forth. We've got a Batman battle going on here. Go ahead.
By the way, I just want to say something. I met Adam once. I did the impression for him at Evening at the Improv, and this is what he said to me. It's one of my lifetime highlights. You know, you're very talented. Good luck to you. Really, good luck.
I was too magnanimous.
Yes, you were very gentle with him then. But in your later years, Adam, you are now someone who's willing to cut through the BS and get right at the truth. And we can all agree that Garland's impersonation stinks.
I'm going to start impersonating you guys.
Right. But it seems like Adam wants to teach Garland how to do it better.
Yes, all right. So let's see if Garland can get any better at this. Give him a little more here, Adam, so that he's got something to work with.
Holy guacamole, Robin. Holy guacamole, Robin.
That's not bad.
Can I do one and then he says it?
Yes, please.
All right, Garland first. Okay.
Go ahead, Garland.
First. So help me, Chief O'Hara. If they've harmed Aunt Harriet, the Penguin will pay.
Wow.
So help me, Chief O'Hara.
Oh.
If they've harmed one hair.
Oh.
Robin said, I will find them.
He dwarfs you.
Destroy them.
Garland, he is so much better at being Adam West than you are.
But by the way, he's the guy. How could he not be better?
That is correct, Garland. That was the joke. That was the joke.
So here we go. I want to do one more. Dan, I find your grandmother very attractive. Might she spend a quiet evening with me?
You're a real jerk. Go ahead. Hit on my grandmother, Garland.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Hit on my grandmother, Adam.
Well, I find that terribly exciting. It's hard to speak. I mean, look, that is the dumbest impression of me I've ever heard.
Okay, very good. And on that note, we will
But I want to wish you luck. I want to wish you good luck.
All right, see you later.
Thank you, Adam. I feel very good about things still, but an honor to be anywhere near you, even through the phone.
All right, Adam, thank you. Thank you, Adam, for being on with us. Thank you, sir.
You guys are terrific. I'm glad I got up early.
All right, we're glad that you got up early, too. God, I am lightheaded.
It's amazing.
Oh,
worth it.
How great is Jeff Garland's laugh? I mean, you make that guy laugh, and it just fills the room with sunshine.
Dan Le Batard.
We play the game the white way.
Stugotz.
We sweat better than you.
This is the Dan Le Batard Show with the Stugotz on ESPN Radio.
Thanks to Israel Gutierrez for filling in today. Last few days. You can catch him today on Around the Horn and Highly Questionable.
Again, text 49400 and send the message 70 to vote for Mike and Mike. Voting closes June 19th.
Did you not get that in?
No.
I was on the way to work this morning. Izzy is dying for the story. I went to work. I was on the way to work this morning. I stopped because I had to go to the bathroom. And I walked into the public bathroom. It was at a rest stop on the turnpike on the way down because I travel, it's a tri-county commute for me. I live all the way up in Orlando. And I stopped, and I was walking into a bathroom stall, and which should tell you, because there were plenty of urinals there, what I had to do. And that's why I stopped, and I walked in there, and there was a man. By the way, put this on the poll. Has the cell phone replaced the newspaper as bathroom reading? I walked into a stall, a handicap stall, more room, and a man was sitting there, and he was doing his business on the toilet, phone in hand, reading something on his phone. He did not look up. He only said to me, "Can I help you?" Like, imagine if someone walks, first off, lock the stall, sir. Secondly, if someone walked in on you, what would your reaction be?
Because it would be shock.
Yes, shock, and you would just start covering everything up. You wouldn't do what this man did, which was did not lift his head, did not make eye contact with me, did not look up at me, just stared down at his cell phone like I had walked into his office and said, "Can I help you?"
Yeah.
That's it.
That's a cool dude. A buddy of mine the other day, we were a few of us a couple of weeks ago, we were playing pool and we're at this establishment and went into it's a restaurant and a bar, went into the restroom to do his business. Mm-hmm. There's no lock on the door.
Right.
It's a one-man operation, but there's no lock on the door.
Mm-hmm.
And so got opened up one time and he's like, "I'm in here." Happened 4 different times while he was in there. Just kind of became his thing. He's just like, "Hey, whatever. Everybody wants to walk in on me. Just walk in on me." But how do you not have a lock on that door? A working lock. Exactly. At least put a sign on there that says occupied.
But there are several bars across America in which they have the stall without the lock. This guy had a lock and just chose not to lock the door and did not mind if anyone walked into his office.
Like he was waiting for someone.
Yes.
Just you were the wrong person.
Because I still enjoy spreading out the newspaper.
Uh-huh.
Do you go cell phone or newspaper?
No, cell phone is the new reader. That's why I don't like to touch too many people's cell phones, like poop particles everywhere.
All right, Twitter poll, at Le Batard Show on Twitter. And the Twitter poll is brought to you by Dell. Need help finding the right Dell PCs with Intel Core processors for your business? Simple. Call 877-BUY-DELL to talk to a Dell Small Business Tech Advisor today. Izzy, you want to update the polls for us?
Sure.
All right.
Is the electric slide real dancing? 61% of the audience says no.
Wow, they are wrong.
Is that a problem? Do you remember the context on that one?
Does anyone remember what we were discussing when we threw that out there?
That was your daughter enjoying drinking.
Oh, God.
61% of the audience said yes.
Okay.
Quick follow-up. Is Stugotz a bad parent for allowing his daughters to try alcohol? 60% of that audience says no. Same audience.
They're 13. They asked for a sip of my gin and tonic. One of my daughters, Rachel, it was like bitter beer face with those Keystone ads. She spit it out. The other daughter, Emma, loved it and chugged the rest of the drink.
Do you think Stugotz is sincere when he says he will miss Adam West? 53% of the audience says no.
I've earned that.
Although we'll find out when the wait is over, because it's over.
Yep.
Do they still make Ice House? 60% of the audience said yes, because it's true.
Yes.
Is this show cursed? 74% of the audience says, of course it's cursed.
Mm-hmm. Anyone who comes on with us seems to die within 5 or 6 weeks.
If you were a celebrity and you knew about the curse, would you come on the show? 59% of the audience says no. 41% are daredevils. Do you remember Sports Phone?
No. 41% is Marty Smith. Sports Phone, go ahead.
75% of the audience says yes. Is Stugotz telling his team to slowly walk back to the face-off circle to run down the clock, gamesmanship or unsportsmanlike? 64% of the audience says unsportsmanlike. What's worse, picking a wedgie or smelling your fingers after you pick your wedgie? 93% of the audience said smelling your fingers. Which would you rather do, a porta potty or drive 15 minutes to your hotel and miss part of your kid's game? 51% said porta potty. Do you like cherries on a Sunday? 57% said no.
Hell of a show.
Trex composite decking is rot and splinter resistant. Wood is not. Trex is insect proof. Wood is not. Trex eliminates time-consuming maintenance. Wood does not. Trex comes with a 25-year fade and stain warranty. Wood does not. So here's the question. Why would you ever choose to build with wood? Make sure your next deck is built with Trex.
And now, insurance-minded speeches from Geico.
Let's talk about power. To illustrate this, allow me to tell you a story about how I moved a tow truck 25 miles using only my index finger. I was stranded with a flat tire. I opened the Geico app. Then, with a few taps of my finger, I beckoned emergency roadside assistance and a tow truck to my car. I invite you all to unleash the full potential of your fingertips with the Geico app. Thank you.